This article is exactly why I'm buying Ethereum right now. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be answering a core question. Is right now a good time to be buying in to Ethereum? You see, Ethereum is the largest altcoin, and there's a massive amount of adoption around it, and I believe that the future looks very, very bright. In this video, I'm going to be answering the question, should we be buying Ethereum right now? What is the outlook? What can we stand to gain from getting involved in this project? If you enjoyed today's video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, but without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Before we even get started in this video, I need to answer one core question. Why should you care? It's a fair question. Why should you care about DeFi coverage protocol expands protection against centralized exchange hacks? You might be reading that and be like, okay, that's some mumbo jumbo over on Cointelegraph. They got a cool picture of a dude with an amazing jawline, but why do I care? I mean, seriously, look at these two models right there. They got crazy chins. I don't know. Here's the reason you should care about headlines like this. It's because Ethereum, at its core, its value proposition is that it's a foundation upon which other projects are built. Well, why should you care about that? The reason is because when you buy Ethereum, the coin, you are backing up the blockchain that those projects are built on. DeFi, otherwise known as decentralized finance, is a type of dApp, otherwise known as a decentralized application. These decentralized applications are applications that are built onto the Ethereum blockchain that provide everything from exchange services to insurance to fraud protection and a lot more. These dApps, a subset of which are called DeFi, decentralized finance applications, have a wide range of implications for our economy, everything from voting to everything I just said. There is a lot of development going on the Ethereum blockchain, and what that means is that anybody who is holding Ethereum is more or less holding the stock of the blockchain of Ethereum. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not in any way insinuating that Ethereum is a security. We already know that it's not. What I am saying is that buying Ethereum is a little bit like buying Amazon. When you're buying Amazon stock, you're hoping to buy a share of that company that reflects the value of that company. What's the value of Amazon? Well, Amazon has a $3 to $4 trillion distribution network and can get a package around the planet in 48 hours. That is a monumental achievement. It's absolutely incredible. When you're buying Ethereum, you're buying the Ethereum blockchain in the same way that when you buy Amazon, you're buying Amazon's distribution network and its websites and Amazon Web Services and Whole Foods. You are buying into something that provides value to the economy the same way the decentralized applications do to the cryptocurrency economy. All of that to say that everything that is built on top of the Ethereum protocol, of which there are thousands of projects now, lead back eventually to Ethereum's coin. In the same way that everything that develops Amazon's business model leads to value increases in its stock, everything that's built on Ethereum leads back into Ethereum's coin. So that leads us to this article. DeFi coverage protocol expands protection against centralized exchange hacks. Nexus Mutual expanded the list of centralized exchanges eligible for incident protection. Users trading on Binance, Kraken, Coinbase, and Gemini are now able to buy protection in the event of an exchange hack or prolonged withdrawal downtime. This is a really cool project. This is essentially insurance against faults of centralized exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken and Bittrex and Bitfinex and Gemini, etc. Tell me in the comment section down below, have you ever lost money because an exchange screwed you over in some way? Well, it sounds like that this project would be able to give you some kind of insurance that might not happen. And this is what I'm talking about. This video isn't about this development going on DeFi. I mean, that's cool. But the point here is that the development going on behind the scenes on Ethereum is what drives its value. Think about this for a second. What drives the value of Bitcoin? It's a question that people ask all the time. I get asked this question a lot, and there's a very simple answer to it. Number one, it's scarce. It's hard-coded into the blockchain. Scarcity. It means that Bitcoin will not inflate the same way the US dollar does. It won't lose its value over time. In fact, it will appreciate. It will go up in value over time. So number one, it's scarce. Number two, it's decentralized, and that has a plethora of implications, but those are the value propositions of Bitcoin. Ethereum's value proposition is a little bit different. Ethereum's proposition is the Ethereum blockchain and everything you can build on top of that blockchain, the dApps and the decentralized finance protocols, etc. I encourage you, study dApps, study DeFi, study these projects being built on top of Ethereum, because everything built on Ethereum drives value back to Ethereum. And that is why I am buying Ethereum right now. You might have thought I was going to talk about the charts, and we're about to, but that actually has absolutely nothing to do with it. The fact that Ethereum is not even back to all-time high when Bitcoin is sitting at almost twice its all-time high figure is a great reason to buy Ethereum, and that's definitely important. But more importantly than that, think about what you're buying. You're not buying Ethereum coins. You're buying Ethereum's blockchain. You're buying the value representative of that blockchain. The Ethereum coin represents the value that Ethereum is providing to developers around the world. That's why it's valuable. And that, my friends, is why Ethereum is number 2 and not number 50 or something. It is valuable because it's being built upon. It is infrastructure in the same way that Google, Amazon, Apple, Verizon, T-Mobile, all these different companies are infrastructure. If there was a company that owned the interstate, you bet your bottom dollar that it would be worth billions. Ethereum is infrastructure for decentralized application development in the same way that Bitcoin is infrastructure for secure payments. So with that said, I will show you the charts. The last couple of days on Ethereum have been very bearish in the same way that Bitcoin has. We saw a 31% drop in a day and a half. From there, Ethereum bounced back up, set $1,000 as a support level, and we are currently in the process of rallying. We're trading at $1,100. The interesting thing about this Ethereum rally is that it actually hasn't pulled back as far as Bitcoin has. RSI sitting at 64 and MACD has not crossed bearish, whereas Bitcoin sitting at 58 and MACD has crossed bearish. So what this means is that Bitcoin rallied farther, but it also crashed harder. You see that happen in more mature bull markets. Bitcoin is farther along in its bull market than Ethereum is in its. Ethereum is not lagging behind Bitcoin because Ethereum's worth less than Bitcoin or because Ethereum's deserving of less gains than Bitcoin is. It's lagging behind simply because Bitcoin started the rally and the altcoins are 60 days behind, maybe 30 days behind. We saw the same thing happen at the end of 2017 and 2018. Go check your charts. Here's your homework. Go check your charts. Look at when Bitcoin hit all-time high. I'll tell you when. It was December 16th, 2017. Check your charts and see when Ethereum hit all-time high. I believe it was January 12th, 2018. I remember watching both of those markets hit their all-time high. And when Bitcoin hit all-time high, believe me, it was nuts. I remember it happening. I knew it was the top. Everybody knew it was the top. But then we at least had 2 weeks of solace because Ethereum was still rallying. Ethereum was almost a full 30 days behind Bitcoin, but it still hit just as absurd a price target as Bitcoin did. And Ethereum will do the same thing this time, especially with the mad amount of development that we've seen in the last 3 years. So to answer your question, is now a good time to be buying Ethereum? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It is simply my opinion. But I do think I have a good reason to believe that the answer is most certainly yes. I think it is a good time to buy Ethereum. What do I mean by buy? I mean invest. I'm not telling you what to trade. I'm not trying to give you a signal here. I want you to be able to come up with that on your own. I want to teach you how to learn, not teach you what to know. But I do believe that now is a great time to be investing in Ethereum. I think it's a wise investment, but I would also caution you, don't forget Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a big dog. Bitcoin should, in my opinion, always be the main part of your portfolio. It's definitely the main part of mine, but I love Ethereum. It's such a great cryptocurrency. Tell me in the comment section down below what you think about ETH. Are you invested in ETH? Are you going to invest in ETH? What is the outlook for Ethereum? Where do you think it's heading? I'd love to hear all of this stuff in the comment section down below. I said something earlier that I want to rehash, and that is I want to teach you how to learn. I don't want to teach you what to know. I want to teach you that too. I want to teach you something called crystalline intelligence. Those are the facts floating around in your head, but even more than that, I want to teach you a philosophy for how you go about reading markets, how you go about educating yourself, how you go about researching, how you go about developing this knowledge of these markets that you need to be able to work in them and, at the end of the day, profit in them. And guys, that is why we created the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Guys, this is 36 videos and 12 hours of content running you through the basics of technical analysis, like how to actually set up your charts, how to read candlesticks. It is difficult. If you feel like it's hard, don't feel bad about that. I had no idea how to read them 3.5 years ago when I got into the space. It was very confusing for me too. Support and resistance, absolutely critical. Then we talk about all the different technical indicators and how they're calculated and what they mean and how to interpret them. It's very important that you understand these foundational tools in your analysis, RSI, fib retracement, moving averages, etc. You need to understand that. Then we get into the meaty stuff, the technical analysis, the actual analysis, not just the reading, but the interpretation of charts. Risk and reward, that's knowing that, hey, this might have a little bit amount of risk and a lot of reward. I'm going to take this trade. Okay, this doesn't have much reward, but is very risky. I'm not going to take that trade. Understanding that is foundational to your trading. How to plan and execute profitable trades. Nobody on YouTube seems to be able to teach anything on how to plan and execute profitable trades. It is so important that you understand how to do this, and that's why this is a half-an-hour long video, because I go into detail on it. Intuition, that's your gut feeling. I remember one time I was hanging out with friends. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. We walked in this Chevron on the side of I-75, and it was really spooky. It smelled, gosh, I went in the bathroom, and holy cow, somebody had been blazing in that bathroom. But I walked out to get some coffee. You might be able to tell I've had plenty of coffee today, and I just had this feeling that, you know, something's not right here. I don't know if there's, like, gonna be a robbery or I don't know. Something is just off. So I walked outside, got in my car, and left with my friends. And I'm very glad I did. I don't think anything happened, but you need to listen to that intuition. I told my father that, and he said, oh, yeah, Jeb, that is a very good thing to listen to. And I think he's right. It's a good idea to listen to your gut, because sometimes your gut is telling you, don't take that risk over there. There's no reason to do that. And in the same way that that might save you from, I don't know, getting mugged, it might also save you from making a bad trade in cryptocurrency. That's something that nobody talks about in technical analysis. I mean, nobody. I've never heard anyone else talk about this. We talk about it in CT2A. There's a lot more stuff like that. You can join with the link in the description down below. Use coupon code NewYear's2021 at checkout for $75 off. We do have a full 14-day money-back refund guarantee if you decide that the Academy is not for you, but I don't think you're going to do that. We've had over 3,000 students go through the Academy, and they are loving every single last second of it. I would encourage you to talk to some of our CT2A students, our alumni, down in the comment section. If you've gone through CT2A, tell us down below what you thought of the Academy. I'd love to hear your take. I would love to hear if there's anything we can improve upon, because we're always trying to improve your experience here at the Crypto Jeb channel. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100K subs in the next 3 months. Help us out with that. Smash that subscribe button, guys. We do content like this every single day. We're doing 2 videos a day lately, trying to bring you as much value as quickly and consistently and concisely as possible. So hit that subscribe button. It's free. You can unsubscribe later if you decide you don't want to be a part of the team. But anyway, guys, like I said, that is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.